Good morning, everyone. In today's video, we are going over our maths document. I haven't looked at the numbers all week. I've been super busy at work, but I'm back at it and I think it's a good time to check it out. I've been in the Discord a few times. It does seem like there's a lot of FUD going on and a lot of unhappy people, and I don't blame you. Obviously, in terms of GGT, it has accelerated on a downward, like in the last 24 hours, it's gone down more than 5%. In the last 7 days, 32.8%. So it's been a terrible week for GGT. And in the last 14 days, it has gone down. So like the 14 days and 30 days are basically the same. It's just not a good time. And I think what's happened is with uncommons being more and more prevalent in the market, we are seeing a essentially accelerated deterioration of GGT and just it's essentially its value. So because it's so much easier to obtain now, yeah, I'm very interested to see the breeding mass as well as the expected profit and return. So let's get into it. In terms of GMT, so just to confirm the numbers, if we quickly go see and we go back, so from the last time I did it, it was at 1.644, and now it's gone down to and now it's gone down to 0.075. So quite a drastic deterioration. For GMT, it's actually been pretty okay compared to something fell down, sorry about that. Compared to GMT, not too bad. So let's just quickly check it all out. Yeah, like I said, if you look at the numbers, 0.56, which is now just becoming 0.050. So, you know, like a 10% drop. Nothing too crazy compared to the GMT price. Now, the floor price is going to be like the floor price I am shocked by. Seeing shoes at under 1,000 GMT, to me, bargain, but at the same time, 2850, and that's from 5,700. 2850. And we are going to look at the numbers now. So now the cost to breed is only $37, and you're still making a profit. So crazy enough, breeding is still profitable right now. You make $3 when you breed, and obviously I was expecting breeding to be a lot worse than it is right now, just because essentially, you know, you can breed, you get the 2% chance of getting uncommon, you get a 2% chance of minting twins. So I thought common to common breeding would be negative, but it's actually profitable. Common times uncommon, once again, still profitable. Obviously, this one's very hit or miss. You're either going to be getting that uncommon and get 2,800, or you're going to be getting less and get like a floor common at less than 1,000. So it's like 3 times your money. It just depends on like how lucky you are. But if you do it, essentially, if you had enough, if you could do it 100 times and you averaged at 50-50, you'd be making profit every time. So it's worth it. Plus, obviously, if you get, I always need to remind people that when it comes to uncommons, runners 2,800. So these are like what you'd build for, I don't know, your fit community or your energy. But if you get walkers, it's already going to be like another 1,000 up. Or if you get a jogger, still once again another 1,000 up. And then if you get a trainer, it might be another 2,000. Wow, okay, double that. So there is good money. So breeding's still profitable. Surprisingly, a house is profitable now, which I didn't expect. Which I don't like that, to be honest. House should be profitable if you do uncommons, because the uncommons to energy ratio benefits you dramatically. However, this is using a common, so it's actually profitable to run a house, which is surprising. And then actually another surprising thing is actually the fact that your expected profit is now gone back up to 40%. I think last week it was like 30%. So it actually has gone up, which is pretty cool. So like I said, I'm not quitting the game. I'm not fighting the game. I'm just sharing my surprise. I thought breeding would be negative given how drastically the price of GGT as well as breeding has gone down. So, or not breeding, like sneaker floor prices. But pretty good. I mean, the fact is the expected profit is still 40% and above. I think that's pretty great. Obviously, if you bought your shoes at a few thousand and now you've gone down to 800, it's going to take longer for you to recuperate. But, you know, that is part of the game. You're still going out, you're still being motivated to walk. So I guess we just got to wait for the next town hall as well as just see what the next updates happen. Ideally, I don't want rare shoes to come anytime soon. I think what we've seen is as sneakers upgrade, the time span for getting your ROI back on common shoes gets longer, and that's not ideal. Having a house profitable, mixed flags, because obviously I like the house. To me, in terms of my indicators, I like breeding to be positive, and I like breeding to be positive, and I like, obviously the most important for me is the one shoe energy return to be positive. The house index I prefer to be negative, because essentially if this is positive, then that means that the big sneaker farms, essentially the big whales, what they'll do is run houses, breed more, and then that essentially accelerates the problem that we've experienced in the last week. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm still playing. I recently bought a shoe at a sub 1000 to burn for my 90 energy, and I'm enjoying it. I was just very shocked to see that when I bought this month's sneaker, it was less than 1000. So I just thought I need to jump on, just double check the spreadsheet, show you guys, check it all out. Let's just quickly go onto Twitter, see what's happening just in case I missed anything. I know that they're doing a whole bunch of referrals, FL points, and essentially GMT pay. There is something to do with Tarakomi, so if you guys need, there's a link down below. Jump in, join me. Like I said, every day I'm logging into the FSL hub. I log in my points, I get the points, and I'm getting the scratch tokens, so that's all just a benefit to me. And then yeah, there was the Brave and Steppen giveaway that eventually happened. I didn't win anything, but it's okay. So yeah, that's kind of the update. I just wanted to share these indexes with you guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments down below what you're doing in StepnGO. Catch you guys next time. Bye.